Hi, I'm Ethan Solis, and welcome to Alchemy from Within, where we awaken your potential, unlock your inner power, and guide you to live a life of true abundance. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting topics when it comes to manifesting: how to attract money using the law of assumption. And yes, we're talking about manifesting money fast and without needing a job. Whether you're looking to manifest a few extra bucks or a massive windfall, you're in the right place. This is going to be a deep dive into the power of your assumptions and beliefs around money. And by the end of this video, you'll have the tools and inspiration to start seeing results quickly. Now, before we dive into the juicy details, I want to share something with you. Money is energy. It's not something you have to slave away for. It's not something that's scarce or hard to get. And if you're here, you're probably ready to stop believing those outdated, limiting ideas about wealth and abundance. You're ready to attract money, not chase it. Let's get started. Story time. Kendra's financial miracle. Let me start by telling you about Kendra. She had been working a dead-end job for years, constantly living paycheck to paycheck, stressed out and frustrated. She tried budgeting, she tried side gigs, but nothing seemed to stick. She started studying the law of assumption, and at first, she was skeptical. How could assuming something different change her situation? She decided to go all in. Kendra began affirming daily, "Money flows to me effortlessly. I am always receiving unexpected income." She didn't try to figure out where it would come from. She simply assumed that money was on its way. And here's the thing. Within 2 weeks, she started noticing small signs: refunds from bills, a friend paid her back unexpectedly, and then, out of nowhere, she received an inheritance from a distant relative she barely knew. What started as small sums quickly snowballed into something huge. Her belief had changed, and the money followed. So, remember, you don't need to know how it's going to happen, you just need to assume it will. Step 1. Shift your money belief. The first and most important thing to do is examine your current assumptions about money. If you believe that money is hard to get, that you have to work yourself to exhaustion, or that you don't deserve wealth, those beliefs are shaping your reality. The law of assumption is simple. What you assume to be true manifests. So what are you assuming about money right now? Are you constantly telling yourself, "I'm broke"? Are you saying, "I never have enough"? Those thoughts are shaping your financial world. Now let's switch it up. Start assuming that money flows to you easily and effortlessly. Every time a negative thought comes up, counter it with a new belief like, "I am a money magnet," or "Money always finds its way to me." Story time. Jacob's winning streak. Jacob was in a tough spot too. He had quit his job, was struggling to find another, and was running low on savings. He felt trapped, thinking there was no way to turn things around quickly without a job. One day, after hearing about the law of assumption, he decided to give it a try. Jacob started affirming every day, "I am constantly receiving large sums of money from unexpected sources." He focused on feeling abundant, even when his bank account showed otherwise. After a few days, Jacob received an email saying he had won a small lottery prize. Not a jackpot, but enough to give him some breathing room. But here's where it gets interesting. He didn't stop there. He kept affirming, and just a few weeks later, he was invited to join a business opportunity with an old friend. That connection led to even more financial success. It was as though the universe opened up to him once he shifted his assumptions. Remember, money can come from anywhere. When you let go of the how and just assume the wealth is on its way, doors open that you didn't even know existed. Step 2. Visualize with feeling. This is a powerful tool that's often overlooked. It's not just about picturing stacks of cash. It's about feeling what it would be like to have the financial freedom you desire. The law of assumption thrives on emotion. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and imagine checking your bank account and seeing the exact amount of money you want. How does that feel? Relief? Excitement? Joy? Let yourself fully immerse in that feeling. The more real you make it feel, the faster the universe will match that vibration. I'll give you an example from my own life. There was a time I needed money fast, like within days. I sat down and visualized receiving exactly the amount I needed. I let myself feel the relief wash over me, the tension melting away, and within 48 hours, I received an unexpected payment that covered everything. Here's the key. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you're vividly imagining. When you create those feelings of abundance now, you signal to the universe that this is your reality. Tasher step 3, detach from the outcome. This step is tricky, but it's crucial. Once you've set your intention, let go of the need to control how or when it will happen. This doesn't mean you stop believing, quite the opposite. It means you have such deep faith that it's already yours. You no longer stress about it. One of the biggest blocks to manifesting money is anxiety or doubt about whether it will actually show up. But when you detach, you open up space for the universe to deliver. Imagine ordering a package online. You don't sit by the door checking the status every 5 minutes. You know it's coming. The same goes for manifesting money. Trust that it's on the way. Story time. Alexis, game-changing faith. I've got another inspiring story for you. Alexis was deep in credit card debt and had bills piling up. She felt like she was drowning. Every time she thought about her finances, it made her sick with worry. She had heard about manifesting but thought it wouldn't work for her. After hitting rock bottom, she decided to try the law of assumption. She began affirming, "I am financially free. Money flows to me easily." She visualized herself debt-free, feeling the weight lift off her shoulders. At first, nothing happened, but instead of panicking, she decided to relax and trust. She even started practicing gratitude for the small things, like finding $5 in her pocket. A month later, out of the blue, she was offered a settlement deal on her debt that cut her payments in half. Then, she received a substantial tax refund she wasn't expecting. Alexis didn't know how it would happen, but her assumption of financial freedom eventually manifested. The moral here: trust the process. Even if it takes time, your manifestation is unfolding perfectly behind the scenes. Step 4. Live as if you're already wealthy. This step is all about shifting your mindset from lack to abundance. How would you act if you already had the money you desired? Would you constantly check your bank balance in fear? Would you stress every time you had to spend? Probably not. Start making decisions from the mindset of someone who has enough. This doesn't mean you go out and blow all your savings, but start embodying abundance in small ways. Treat yourself to something nice without guilt. Even something as simple as buying a coffee without stressing over the cost shifts your energy. When you live as though money is already abundant in your life, it will be. Manifesting money using the law of assumption is all about aligning your thoughts and feelings with the reality you desire. Don't get caught up in the how or the timeline. Just know that it's on its way to you. Every time doubt creeps in, remind yourself of the success stories you've heard today. If Kendra, Jacob, and Alexis could turn their financial situations around, so can you. So take a deep breath, relax, and start assuming your financial abundance. It's closer than you think. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and tips on manifesting the life you deserve. Remember, abundance is your birthright. You just have to claim it. See you next time on Alchemy from Within.